In today's MLB The Show 25 video, we're going to be going over the 2 most important and effective stub making tips in the game currently right now. As always, if you're new to the channel and you enjoy these type of tips and breakdowns, make sure that you hit that red subscribe button so you can always be alerted when a new video goes live, and you can show your appreciation and support by hitting the like button. It's super free. Let's get into these stub making tips that's going to help you buy any card in the game. Thanks to today's sponsor, U4GM. If you are looking for cheap and safe MLB The Show 25 stubs, make sure you check them out. 100% safe, fast delivery, and use code FAT for extra 5% off your order. Alright, stub tip number 1. We already went over the gold exchange, which is the bare minimum way to make stubs. As I always say, closer to the roster update or cards that you think are good investments, you want to keep them. So if you look in my binder, if you come over here, there's going to be certain golds like Devin Williams that usually have pretty decent seasons. So if you're making a pack for 800 stubs and you are pulling Devin Williams, it's probably good to sell most of them, but try to keep a couple of them and see how he starts the season off within the first month and a half, because you can see, looking at the buy now 1344, with his performance like he's been doing the past 2 or 3 seasons, that 1344 can easily go up to 2,000 stubs, 2,200 stubs, and then you would have been missed out on about another 500 to 600 stub profit. It's already a profit pulling it out of the gold pack, but you want to get the max profit possible. Okay, so if you look at a couple golds, Anthony Sandair, if you build him for 800 stubs and you pull him out of a pack, he's going to have a pretty good season. He's a switch hitter, so they're going to have to up his contact a little bit probably throughout the season. His clutch can probably go up a little bit. It's a chance that he goes up to about 1,1700 stubs. That would be even more value. Okay, so if you scroll through here, Stephen Kwan, very good contact hitter, not that much pop to his bat, but he can get on base a lot. Okay, so 83 overall at quick sell value. If you use the gold exchange and you are spending 800 stubs, you pull him out at 1,200 stubs just off of hype alone, he can go up to 1,800 to 2,000 stubs. He has gold shield on his defense. It's going to come down to his hitting numbers. Okay, so that would be step number 1, using the gold exchange. Now, breaking down the gold exchange, when you make your gold packs, whether you open them or you hold them, you always do the method that you back out. Okay, so if I come in here and I pull a card that's only like 400 stubs, you don't want the RNG or the randomness to just stick to your card. So right there, we pull a 84 overall, 2,400 stubs. I can sell him right now. I spent 800 stubs to get this pack, and I'm getting 2,400 in return. That's about a 1,600 plus profit. Now, when you pull in 84s out of the pack, you want to keep going and open the pack. Never use the quick sell. Always take that extra second and put him on the market for his price. Okay, you can push wire triangle, come right here to locations with the R1, see the buy now price, and you go 1 or 2 stubs under that. Now, if you look in the top right corner, if you look in the top right corner, we just sold the hit case. That is stub tip number 2. Like I said, when you're using the gold exchanges, if you are getting good pulls, keep opening them. If you start getting an 80 overall and an 80 overall back to back, that's when you're going to back out. Right there, another 84 overall. Okay, I backed out, 84 overall again. Right there in 2 packs. I spent 800 stubs, 800 stubs. I turned around and made 1,600 stubs, 1,600 stubs, and I'm actually going to let him go up another 300 and 400 stubs off of hype, and then I will sell him before he gets injured or anything like that. Okay, so we're going to do it again. There's no reason for me to back all the way out since I'm getting good pulls, a 82. That's a good pull. 1,043 stubs. Keep it going. If they get stuck on the 82s, 83s, 84s, I'm happy. If you start getting the 80s, right here, 680, that's about 120 stub loss. Once I see that, then that's when I will back all the way out, go into marketplace or anything else, play a Conqueror's game, and then I will come back in and open another pack. I don't want to see 80, 80, 80, 80, 80. Okay, it's kind of like when you open a pack. So there's an 80 overall right there. I don't like that. So I will back out, try to do the RNG or the randomness to come again. Right here, you can see I'm trying to sell Riley Green. Right here, completed orders. You can see I flipped the head case. So that is tip number 2. So we bought the head case for 2,130 stubs. We turned around and sold the head case for 3,391 stubs. That's about a 1,200 stub gap right there. Once you take it off, that's going to be about 300. That's about a 900 stub profit off of the head case. So that's another thing you want to do. You want to go to equipment. You want to start low. You want to start no higher than about 4,000 stubs. Right here, the head case. That's a nice gap. That's about a 1,900 stub gap. Once they take tax off, that's going to be about 1,500 stubs. And that's exactly the one that I just did, the head case. Okay, so you can go up and buy maybe 3, maybe 4 of them. And in about 10 minutes, you will make an extra 4,000 to 6,000 stubs. On top of that, you're going to be doing the exchanges, pulling out some high golds. And that's 2 ways on top of just playing the game that you're going to be able to accumulate a lot of stubs. Okay, then you're going to be getting free packs. Who knows? You might pull a Otani. That'd be another 300,000 stubs. A Soto, 120,000 stubs. But if you want to be able to have the best team, go on the market, use all these cards without having to spend money, make sure that you are staying tuned to this channel, because I'm going to help you build 400, 500, 600,000 stubs guaranteed following my methods. If you enjoyed the video and the breakdown, I will be live streaming twice a week, so stay tuned for that with your notifications on, and let's get it.